After leaving his wolf family, Mowgli felt a little lonely. He walked towards the bright lights of the Man village, wondering what life would be like there. He saw strange huts made of mud and straw, and people wearing clothes. They looked so different from his jungle friends. Some villagers spotted him and pointed, looking scared. Suddenly, a kind woman named Mesua saw Mowgli. She thought he looked like her own little boy who was lost in the jungle long ago. "Could it be Nathu?" she whispered. Mesua gently took Mowgli's hand and led him into her hut. She gave him warm milk and soft bread. It was strange but nice. She decided to care for him. Mowgli found sleeping inside the hut too stuffy. He preferred the cool night air, so he often slept just outside the door. Learning human words was tricky, like learning bird calls backwards. The village children weren't always friendly. They sometimes pointed and whispered about the wolf boy, but Mowgli, used to the jungle's challenges, just ignored them. The village headman said Mowgli needed a job. He can help herd the buffalo, he decided. Mowgli was strong and unafraid of big animals. Mowgli loved being with the buffalo. They were big and slow, like friendly walking hills. He'd ride on the back of Rama, the leader, out to the grassy fields. One evening, while watching the buffalo graze near a ravine, a familiar gray shape slipped out of the bushes. It was Gray Brother, one of his wolf siblings. "Little brother," whispered Gray Brother, "Shere Khan the tiger has not forgotten you. He hunts nearby and plans trouble." Mowgli's eyes narrowed. He knew he had to face Shere Khan. He looked at the deep ravine and the big buffalo herd. An idea sparked in his clever mind. He needed help. He found Akela, the wise old wolf who now hunted alone. "Akela," Mowgli said, "we must trap Shere Khan in the ravine. Will you help me guide the buffalo?" Akela nodded slowly. Mowgli carefully split the big buffalo herd. He sent half with Akela to wait at one end of the ravine. He kept the other half, with the bulls, near the entrance. Gray Brother bravely went to find Shere Khan. "The man cub waits for you in the ravine, O mighty tiger," he taunted. Shere Khan, full and lazy from a meal, growled and followed. Shere Khan strolled into the narrow ravine, expecting an easy fight. He didn't see Akela waiting at the far end, or Mowgli poised with the bulls at the entrance. "Now," shouted Mowgli, leaping onto Rama's back and urging the bulls forward. With loud bellows, the buffalo began to charge down into the ravine. The ground shook. Dust filled the air as the powerful buffalo thundered through the ravine. Akela howled from the other end, blocking any escape for the terrified tiger. When the noise stopped and the dust cleared, Mowgli and the wolves found Shere Khan lying still. The tiger who had hunted him for so long was finally defeated. As Mowgli and the wolves carefully skinned the tiger, Buldeo, the village hunter, arrived. "That skin belongs to the village," he shouted angrily, but Mowgli stood his ground. "It is mine," he said. Buldeo stirred up the villagers. They threw stones and shouted, chasing Mowgli away. Holding Shere Khan's heavy striped skin, Mowgli knew he didn't belong with humans. He turned back towards the jungle, ready to face his wolf pack.